Hey everybody, hashtag Pastor Besties here. Last week we did an episode on being stuck and how do we get unstuck and some like good practices for that. And so, we wanted to talk about a passage that we found in the Bible that, we thought would help maybe you, it helped us to think about how to get unstuck and the importance of taking some time.
So the passage comes from the Gospel of Matthew in the 21st chapter, and it's actually just a verse, but we're going to back up and look at it from a larger perspective too. So it comes right after Jesus has entered Jerusalem. We remember that on Palm Sunday with
the triumphal entry.
The triumphal entry. And then Jesus goes to the temple and clears the temple and says, with some whips and like turns over tables. And then...
So he knows. This is his last week.
There's some things
here
going on.
Right.
There's some things happening.
Yes.
And so it says in verse 17 there, right after he's cleared the temple. So Matthew 21:17, it says, "And then he left them and went out of the city to Bethany and spent the night there." So this is a short verse after these stories that it's easy to sort of just skip over because then the next thing that happens is the cursing of the fig tree. So, and lots of other stuff like crucifixion, resurrection.
Last Supper, no big deal. Just a few things.
Minor things. But I think that one of the things that's really important in this is that he went to Bethany.
Right.
And what's Bethany? And where is Bethany? And who is in Bethany?
Ah, yes. Who is in Bethany?
Who is in Bethany? This Bethany is where Lazarus and Mary and Martha live, and Jesus has cultivated a relationship with these people. There are some scholars, some biblical people who have said that perhaps even Jesus and Lazarus were like best friends.
Totally besties. I mean, he goes back there time and time again. Yes. He does teaching while he's there, but really he goes because he loves Martha's cooking. Right. He wants to spend time with his friends.
Right.
Some downtime.
Yeah, some place where you're known.
Right.
And where you are cared for and loved. And then, again, in this passage, so he goes and he spends the night in Bethany, and then the next morning he's back at it. And so it's that moment of, let me recollect
He's
myself.
not Jesus the Messiah there. He's just Jesus.
Just
Jesus. Yeah.
Just JC. Like just Jack.
I don't think that's what it's like at all, actually. Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe.
I love that, though. I love that Jesus was so human that he had to take time to be with friends and to do a hard reset. That we talked about that in the episode. The hard reset. Yeah. And knowing all of the challenges he was going to be facing in the next week, he knew, I got to go be with my people.
Yeah.
I got to get some downtime, even if it's just for one evening, one meal with my friends.
Right. Yeah, even Jesus left things undone, too.
Oh, Jesus.
So,
it's just something to think about. Yeah. It's just kind of illustrates the importance of
rest, disconnection, and reconnection.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
Well,
so take a read. If you have any thoughts on this verse or this part of the story or, Jesus and his friends.
Or another example from Scripture that you thought of when you hear about being stuck. We want to know.
Absolutely. Share it in the comments.
Yeah.
And we'll see you
next time. Bye.